There's actually a company called We Grow, and I didn't know this. For every company that they're able to open up and build, they're able to supply 75 brand new jobs that cater up to almost 200 employees per job.
Wow.
Yeah,
and it was insane. Like, I was reading some facts, and it was just insane what, like, the people don't want to legalize it because they consider it a drug, but in the same aspect, it's not a gateway drug unless you permit it. You know, I know plenty of people that are suffering from health illnesses, disabilities, mental disorders, and when they use this, it actually helps them tremendously, whereas taking pills or prescribed medications and stuff, that's not going to help them. It's only going to temporarily relieve the problem, whereas this is actually starting to prove that it's starting to kill off cancer cells, and that's a big deal.
Absolutely, man. We're down for the cause, and we definitely know that cannabis is a healing plant and helps all kinds of medical conditions. Tell people one more time how to find you online or on social media if they would like to check out your products and support your business.
Yes, we are located on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Mad Hatter Glass, MADD Hatter Glass. You can contact us in any way, shape, or form on one of those medias. I'm constantly on the Facebook page, so as soon as I get a message, I'm right on it. We have a website, madhatterglass.com, where you can also order some of our customized stuff. We actually have a Kush line out right now. It's cannabis-scented oil. It actually gives off the enhancement that it's kind of like smoking it, but you're not. It's a relaxation method, and it's a new line we came out with. Can only get it through us, but yeah, we're going to try to hand out some samples at the event on Saturday just to say, hey, here you go. You know, if you want to relax, it'll relax you. It's completely legal.
Dope it. That's so cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, girl. We're glad to hear from you, and we will be seeing you on Saturday.
Definitely. I will be there in full form.
Thanks for calling in.
Sweet.
All right, thank you.
We have a special someone that we were going to call today.
We visited our friend Carrol Millman today, me and Wayne.
Wayne and I.
Yeah.
Get it right, Stoner.
And she's a suffering patient in New Jersey and was turned in by her informant neighbor for smoking. He's an informant, apparently.
Informant.
So she had her court date. Let's see what she has to say.
Carrol is one of the victims of the drug war. She was unfairly prosecuted.
A double victim. Triple victim, actually.
Triple victim.
Jeez.
And, you know, she's someone we check in with regularly to find out how her case is going. We've been following her for a couple of months now on Fully Baked Radio and tracking the outcome of her case. So she's going to tell us a little bit more now, give us an update about what's going on, and to just share her experience of what it's actually like to be charged, you know, with these crimes.
Carrol, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Hey, it's Lefty. What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm well. I'm exhausted. That was a hard term on Friday.
Did you smoke your 2 joints yet? I know you were planning on smoking your 2 joints at home.
I smoked.
Good for you.
I did. Nonstop.
So how do you feel about what happened today in the court case? You're happy about it, but I don't know.
I'm not the happiest. I could have been happier, but you know what? It could have been worse. And I guess it could have. The only thing that could have been if I would have gotten all the money. But you know what? They want to be selfish, whatever. But overall, I guess it worked out well.
Well, today was your criminal case was today, and they told you that your civil case would be pretty much taken care of by you pleading guilty to a noise offense or some kind of weird offense.
Yeah, noise offense. Yes, it's a petty misdemeanor.
Were you making noise when you were smoking your weed?
Yeah, you got to be quieter when you smoke, Carol.
Yeah, I got to stop cursing in public.
That's what it was, cursing in public. That was your fine.
It was. They worded it some other way. But it's a petty disorderly conduct. That's what it is.
Wow.
So I went from facing 3 to 6 years in jail to a petty disorderly conduct. So whatever.
They're keeping all your stuff though. They kept half your money. They kept your weed. You're getting your bongs back, maybe, right?
Yeah. My lawyer told me he's going to fight for me with the bongs because what the prosecutor says is they don't feel like giving out contraband. But my lawyer's like, but that's not contraband. That's for her medication. She's legally allowed to have that.
Wow. I want this prosecutor on video. I really do. I can't wait to go up there and smoke with you in Lodi again. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is not the prosecutor. This is not the civil prosecutor. This is another. Actually, another prosecutor was there today. I didn't even know who this guy was. And he's actually the one who tried the case today, if you want to call it the case. Tried me pleading out, because the one that's been trying us since this thing started, he just left the room today, and some other guy took over for him, and he just, I don't know. The whole thing was just weird.
Hey, Carol, for people that aren't familiar with your story, can you just give us a quick briefing of what happened with you?
Well, I was kidnapped. My side of it.
All right, the list of the story goes...
By costume creeps.
The gist of the story goes, Carol...
Well, I was kidnapped by by police. No, go ahead, I'm sorry. I was. No, you say it real quick. Go ahead.
Carol is a actual New Jersey medical marijuana program patient. She's legal. She has her card. She had legal weed, marijuana, medicine. That's the correct term. My bad. And moral of the story is, her next-door neighbor snitched and said, hey, I think she's got marijuana in there.
A-hole.
And from there, the town of Lodi pretty much went undercover. And when they thought she had all the weed, they went in there and they broke in, and they found that she had, what was it, around a half an ounce of marijuana?
Oh, my God.
7 grams.
Oh, 7 grams?
Oh, my God.
For like a quarter ounce of weed, a quarter ounce of medicine, which was all legal medicine. She had her containers, she had everything. And yet the police still went into her house, guns blazing, guns drawn, and they tried to pin it all on Carol and everyone that lived in Carol's house, which would be, like 4 other people. And they were big, bad drug dealers that had a big 7 grams of marijuana. And now, everything all said and done. Well, plus I'm sorry, she also had, this is another big part of the case too. She had 3 plants. Now, mind you, I got to keep saying.
Not really. One of them was a plant. The other 2 were just like little baby clippings.
They were all baby clippings.
No.
We're talking about something that wasn't even 10 inches big.
2 of them were really little baby clippings.
We're talking. His is bigger than the plants, okay?
Bigger than that.
Okay, like we're talking little tiny plants. So finally today, Carol is all happy after going to court a million friggin' times.
Yeah, really.
And
you lost your job over this.
She lost her job. She lost her house. She and she's happy. That's the funny part. She got screwed being a legit patient to the point where they took all of her money. She only gets to get half of it back.
How much was that, if I can ask?
They found $6,600 in my mattress, and I had $5 on me. So
they took $3,202.50.
Wow, that's how much.
Well, that's if she actually gets the rest of that half back. Because now I love you, Carol. You're a beautiful person. You're a beautiful woman. But I mean, reality. You think you're done with court, but you're not. You're gonna have to fight just to get just to fight what they say they're going to give you next week, which is your car.
Well, I have paperwork saying that they're going to give it to me. So
paperwork
I guess if
don't
mean
nothing.
I'll have to take court to court.
You'll see. You'll see, hon. I mean, I hope they give you everything, but it just never works out that way.
Well, they're going to have a crazy Italian woman on their hands, and I don't really think they want that at this point because I've had enough. I mean, I've had enough is enough already. This is the only reason why I pleaded it out.
Carol, you joined us on the tour today. You smoked cannabis outside the courthouse today. You were a little nervous about it, but then you actually relented.
She wasn't nervous about it.
She was. She wouldn't light up.
She did it quicker than I did.
Carrol, did you light up right away? Or you were waiting?
Yes, she lit up before I did.
I came outside and said, "Do you think this is cool for us to do?" And then when we walked over by the trees, as soon as we started walking over there, you didn't even light yours, Busty. I lit mine before you lit yours.
I told you.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, you took yours on.
There you go. That's right.
She was more ballsy than both of us.
Yeah, I gave you that.
And Joanne Zeta
I'm
was there,
not on
too.
bail anymore, kid. I'm not on $50,000 bail. That feels wonderful.
But now we're on the attack. Now it's our turn to go after them, and we're going to smoke in every police station in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Keep us updated.
Yeah, let us know what's going on.
Keep us updated. Let us know what's going on with your money, your car, and everything else. And I pray and hope you get it all back.
And we'll see you in a month. We'll smoke a bong outside Lodi Police Station with you when you get your bongs back.
Cool beans, kids. Thank you so much for coming by today, fellas. I really enjoyed seeing you guys. Thank you so much.
Same here.
We love you. Peace. Okay,
Thank
Fully
you,
Baked
Carrol,
Radio.
for calling in. We're glad to see you have some satisfaction out of your case. Time's
She's
winding
happy.
down. We have a special wise weed words of the day from the one and only NJ Weedman.
Well, I'm gonna ride on our last caller, Carol's case. You have to do what you have to do, what makes you happy. So I am not personally criticizing Carol at all. But I have to tell you, boy, she wasn't doing anything wrong. She was 100% legal. And the city of Lodi prosecutor took half her stuff, dragged her through the mud for a year, and now they offered her half her stuff back. Factually, she's 100% innocent. They should give her 100% of her belongings back. They should give her an apology. I don't know. I say she should still appeal it after she gets her.
She wants you to write about it. So.
She can still appeal it.
So write
They
about
should
it
do
how
it.
she should. That's
This is one of those things. She should appeal to the appellate court and say, "Listen, I am 100% factually innocent, and basically the Lodi Police Department shook me down. The Lodi Prosecutor's Office, the town of Lodi, shook her down.
Extortion.
Yeah, they used pressure." She needs her car back. She needs her money back. Everybody can't just give up a car.
See, that's kind of where she's at, why she did what she did.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, that same thing happens with plea bargains. They tell you they're going to give you 20 years. They tell your family, your kids, your mom, your dad, they're going to give you 20 years, and then one day they offer you a year. You can be factually innocent all you want. And all of a sudden, you take the deal, and you go to jail. And in her case, luckily, she wasn't going to jail. They weren't going to prosecute her to go to prison, but they offered her a deal, and she had to do what she had to do. So again, I'm not criticizing her. I'm actually mad. I'm actually mad at the city of Lodi, and if I can help it, I'm going to be calling NJUMR to see if they can get on this one. This is one of those
Maybe
ones.
they should hit up their friends at the New Jersey Prosecutors Association and see what they can do.
Yeah, we should make a drive-by of John Henry Barr's office also. Let's smoke his office.
What town is that in?
Okay, yeah, let's you mean a smoke by, not a drive-by.
Smoke by, you mean?
Yeah, smoke by.
I like that.
Well, we will drive by and scowl at them.
He's up that way. I forget the name of the town that he's in.
We haven't smoked in his town, wherever it is.
Let's go.
Let's
to
bring it
Cross
to
it
him.
off the list.
Yeah.
So your
He's the prosecutor there. That would be amazing. We should just show up and smoke there.
So your weed words of the day
court
will be
day.
to fight if you're
On
right.
court day. Yeah.
Fight if you're right.
Yeah, fight
But
it out.
do what
man.
you
Fight it
have
out.
to do if you have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't tell somebody to, take the bullet,
No.
you can't tell somebody that they have to take the bullet for everyone else. But
You want to see no rich person doing that, They exploit people, who are struggling financially, as many of us are in the recession. It's hard to get jobs. It's hard to transport yourself. It's hard to get childcare. It's hard enough just living day to day. And when they take away what little bit you have left, it makes it that much more difficult. So, shout out and solidarity to all our drug war victims out there. We're thinking of you. We're fighting for you. And we hope you get justice in this lifetime.
And a shout out to Jim Miller, who gave us a hotspot for the Thursday podcast at the State House. We are podcasting live every Thursday, 11 to 2, right outside Chris Christie's office in Trenton, New Jersey. You can catch us on Ustream, Sativa Cross on Ustream. We're doing the Fully Baked Radio. Sativa Cross podcast on Fully Baked Radio. So it's SCPFBR.
You just confused.
Skip Ferber.
We will post the links to Lefty's podcast on our Facebook page and our Twitter at Fully Baked Radio.
And at fullybakedradio.com.
All right. It's that time of the day. We have to wrap it up and say goodbye to our lovely listeners.